In this video, I will climb Mount Pilatus, one of the most popular mountains in Switzerland. It's a mountain with a rich history, an amazing view, a world record, and much more. At some point it got a bit cloudy, but eventually the sun came back out for the remainder of the hike. Good morning. I'm here in Altnachstadt at the foot of Mount Pilatus, which I will climb today. It's one of the most popular mountains in Switzerland, and considering that I don't live that far away, it's quite funny that I've never climbed it before, so I'm really looking forward to this hike. In the first episode of this series I climbed Mount Rigi. Mount Pilatus is at least as famous. Mount Rigi is in the canton of Schwyz, whereas Mount Pilatus is in the canton of Lucerne. As I already mentioned, I started in Altnachstadt. My plan was to go to the summit and descend on the other side of the mountain. As you can see from the altitude comparison, I had to gain a little more altitude compared to the previous episode. In terms of annual visitor numbers, Mount Rigi is just ahead. It's incredible to me how many people visit these mountains. I had to enjoy the solitude during the ascent before reaching the crowded summit. I gained quite some height already. It was very exhausting. Just look at my t-shirt. I'm sweating so much. At the bottom there were almost no people, but now there are a few more. I think that most people take the train instead of hiking the first part. If you look at my t-shirt, you can see that I had sweated quite a lot already. Now, let me explain the infrastructure on Mount Pilatus. From Griens, there's a gondola that takes you to Freckmündeck. It's a nice place for families. It has a rope park and a toboggan run, which is something I haven't done for many years. From Freckmündeck, there's another gondola that takes you to the top. On the other side is a cog railway. With a gradient of 48%, it's actually the steepest in the world. It starts in Altnachstadt and goes all the way to the summit. It has only one stop, which many hikers use as a shortcut.
Summer sunsets, canyon clouds, feels like time is slowing down. Don't wake me now, while the world is chasing dreams. You and I got all we need. It's here and now. I'm coming alive. I'm coming alive. I'm coming alive. I'm coming alive.
Up there is the top, so it's not far anymore. Since I don't want to bother all the people, I will do the first flight with the drone now. Well, looks like I'm not allowed to fly here. Since I'm near a military airport, it's forbidden. That's unlucky, so let's continue hiking now. Here on the map you can see that the summit of Mount Pilatus is still in the 5 km range of the military airport Altnach. This was actually the first time ever that I was not able to fly with the drone because it was forbidden. I was a bit frustrated because I knew that the drone footage is important for the video, but I had hoped that I could maybe fly with the drone later. The clouds made the situation better at least. Had it been blue sky, it would have annoyed me even more. In situations like this, I always have to remind myself how privileged I am and that these small details don't really matter. There is the summit, and now I came down here to eat lunch. Up there it was just way too touristy. There were so many people and I didn't even go to the highest point because of that. Here it's more quiet. I really like that. Wow, look at that. There are 4 Capricorns. One is there, and over there are another 3. These animals are so beautiful, and I'm really lucky to see them. As you know, I'm in the mountains a lot, and I rarely see them, so yeah, it's really an exception. Quite lucky. For lunch I ate an apple, some Davida, a tasty sandwich, and for dessert 2 pickup. The view during the lunch break was amazing, and I was glad to finally eat something after burning so many calories. So now I'm energized again, but I think it's only 1 hour left, and suddenly the clouds are gone. That's amazing. Originally, the plan would have been to go down there, but since it's quite shady, I will go to the other side. And by the way, over there you can see Mount Rigi, where I was last week. On the other side there was a lot more sunshine and it would take only 5 minutes more to get to Frekbendik. I was blown away that all the clouds were gone. The weather changed really fast. That's not unusual in the mountains though. You should always be prepared for everything. By the way, Mount Pilatus has many legends. The ghost of Pontius Pilate was once believed to haunt a lake on the mountain. That's where the name Pilatus comes from. Others tell of fearsome dragons that once lived in caves. The dragon symbol is actually still present today.
Though the making lies, and all is so sin is a humble kind, is a sacred son.
This part was really steep, but I think from now on it should be flat. I will try to fly with the drone again. Hopefully it works now. Yes, I'm so happy that it worked. With this weather I could get some amazing footage, and I'm actually just a few hundred meters away from the forbidden zone, so I'm quite lucky. Let's finish the hike now. During the drone flight I was a bit restricted because I could only fly north where it was allowed to fly. However, it was still absolutely worth it to fly with the drone. It's such an amazing piece of technology. Now there was only about 20 minutes left. It was a nice feeling to know that the gondola was not far away anymore, and I enjoyed the last few meters of this hike.
Time doesn't move when I'm with you. And I wouldn't even want it to. I wouldn't want it to.
Yes, I made it. Now I will take the gondola to get down. It's so nice that the weather cleared up in the afternoon, and in general it was an amazing hike, but for my taste almost a bit too touristy. Consider to subscribe if you haven't already, and as always, thanks a lot for watching. I really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. In the next video, I will climb the Brienzo Roto. It's another famous mountain, which is actually not that far away from Mount Pilatus. So far, it was the most beautiful hike of the series. The view was absolutely breathtaking. Make sure to subscribe to this channel if you like this video, so that you don't miss out on my next adventure.